Asia La'Starr Owens.
All right. How do you honor Martin Luther King's legacy?
The way that I honor Martin Luther King's legacy is a lot of the work that I do in the community. I do a lot of outreach with youth, a lot of literacy programs. I do a lot of advocacy around the homeless community. So basically a lot of what I do in my everyday life always honors the legacy of Martin Luther King.
All right. How has his legacy impacted you?
It impacted me as far as what type of person that I aim to become. I think that at a very young age, when I hear stories about Dr. Martin Luther King, I always hear about character. And character is something that has always been very important to me because it means about being a person of great integrity, of honor, of respect. And so that was instilled in me in a very young age. So that's something that, just different principles that I carry with me throughout my life. My value system is something that I use to honor Dr. Martin Luther King.
All right. What would you say to Martin Luther King?
What would I say to Martin Luther King?
Yes.
The first thing that I would say is thank you. Thank you for sacrificing your life, because I always think about people like Dr. Martin Luther King and countless others who've paved the way as you fought for something that you knew you probably wouldn't live to see. But you fought for it basically for generations that came after you, which would be us. So it's like we are like the manifestation of the dreams and the sacrifices that you endured. So I would say thank you. Thank you for sacrificing your life for something that you might not have gotten a chance to experience for yourself.
All right. What would you like to see change in 2019?
2019, I would like to see just basically more people separating just all of the differences that we see in each other and look more at the similarities that we have. Just the different cultures, the different, ages, different, the things that we will feel separate us. Stop focusing so much on that and focus on the things that bring us together. So that's one of the main things that I would like to see us do in 2019.
What has been the biggest struggle in your life?
The biggest struggles?
Yes.
In my life, like personally?
Yes.
The biggest struggle, pleasing people. I think that it's very important that people around me are happy, but sometimes that, I'll sacrifice a lot of my own happiness to make sure other people are happy. So I think the biggest struggle is finding that balance between serving people, but also taking care of myself.
All right. Who has been the biggest role model in your life and why?
Just one person.
Or how many you decide?
Man, because I'm from a time where we really talk about the village and how important it is for people in the community, being that like your church community, your school community, your family. So many people have poured into me that it's hard to just say like one person. But if I had to choose a person, I would say my mother. My mother, she just has a work ethic that's impeccable. She always see about people. Like she's that person when others are sick, that she'll go and see about them. She always want to make sure people are taken care of. She's a caregiver, a nurturer. And so from her example, me and my siblings have modeled after that. So I would definitely say that she is my first greatest example and my first role model.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I would like to add that I'm grateful that you all are doing this experience, this project, this journey. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of different responses, but I encourage you guys to keep doing it because, again, we in this generation are a manifestation of everybody that came from Dr. King's time. Everything that they poured into the movements back then, we're living that now. And so I would hope that projects like this, bring more exposure and keep it going.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.